Hello, everybody, and welcome to another week of Understanding Spirit. I hope you are all doing really well. If you ever see any of us laughing when we get on, we have a wonderful producer who likes to give us a nice little head start with a bit of his humour, which I appreciate anyway. So thank you. I'm going to get into our three-card pool as usual for the collective. So please see whether you gravitate to card 1, 2, or 3. And remember, it's a collective reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Sometimes you might get a message that could be for somebody else. And you might think this has nothing to do with me, but I think that maybe this is a message for so-and-so, okay? Spirit work in amazing ways to help us through as many people as they need to, okay? So take what resonates and just use your discernment as well, you know, around all this stuff, okay? If you have been drawn to card 1, it is this card here, which is celebrations. The writing on it here says you are ready to bring new and exciting things into your life. When I drew this card, and as I'm looking at it, I believe that if you have had any sacrifices in the past that you've had to make for yourself, you know, things are moving forward, or you may need to make still some sacrifices going forward to achieve what you want going forward. I also was getting listen to your body mentally, physically. So if you've been burnt out trying to achieve what you want to achieve, you know, take time to rest. I was also getting pets. So, you know, if you have a pet, you know, take time. Pets are very healing to, you know, like play with your pet, whatever, spend time with it. Or also, I'm getting if you are looking to work with pets, that, you know, that could be a card and a sign for you as well. If you've gravitated to the second card, which is goals, progress is positive and personal goals will be achieved. That is this card here. When I tune this, I feel like a leap of faith needs to be taken at this time, like, you know, taking a risk, stepping into the unknown, and I'm kind of like embracing that. I'm also getting don't sort of sit in any denial, don't go into any unhealthy cycles or any kind of addictions, you know, where if you're upset, you might overeat, or, you know, nothing major, but little things like that that might make you not feel so great. However, this is progress. This is moving forward, though, but just accept where you're at so you can keep going in that right direction. If you have tuned into card 3, it is this card here. It is unity. It's got here time of divine understanding, renewal, peace, and hope. You radiate and attract great love. When I look at this card, you know, the messages that I'm getting around this is to be confident, to spread your wings. And with that, I see like freedom and growth. So whether that's within a relationship or to allow a relationship, you know, to come in, because I'm hearing like a bridge of new beginnings as well. And you may also get some insight or some advice from a new partner. All right, so just take that as it resonates, and I hope that's helped you all. Now I've got Barbara on the line. Barbara, how are you?
Yes. Oh, I'm doing very good. I feel very good. I am in a very happy place in my life, you know, physically, mentally, and spiritually, I'm feeling very good. I went through a lot of things, and I feel like I'm very evolved spiritually and mentally and physically. I'm very good.
Yeah, you are in a good place. I do see that you've had some tower moments where things have come all of a sudden and they've kind of crashed around you. I do see betrayals around you, and that you really just wanted to know the truth and to see what was the truth. But I do see pain, heartbreak. You're God, you're quite spiritual and you're quite intuitive yourself, okay? And I do feel like there were signs there from you with you, just with your gut feeling around stuff. And I do feel that you had to carry a lot of burden around this, and you had to trust and stand on your own ground, kind of like defend yourself if
Yes,
you
yes,
will. Does that make sense for you?
yes, 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 yes. I did.
Okay, but
Yes,
but
myself.
looking
Yes,
looking forward for you, Barbara, I have to say, like I see a lot of really good stuff. I'm getting like open your heart and to receive love from others. I'm also getting you may have some trust issues now, and I feel like you need to work on yourself. Spirit are saying to me, support yourself first before you can go on to support and heal others. I do feel like you've got a lot of wisdom and advice that you can help people with. I feel like people are recognizing and acknowledging you, it's like a little victory I'm getting for you, and the success of this, people are seeing that you've come kind of like out the other side, in quite a positive way. I'm getting you have a lot of inner strength, a lot of courage, that you're very brave and that you've believed in yourself and you had the courage to continue. But Spirit also saying, look back on what you have achieved, and now it's time to sort of like set new goals for yourself. Everything that you've worked hard, and I'm also getting to be a better version of yourself, is going to start coming together. It's like I'm just getting new beginnings with everything. It's like new beginnings with what you want, even like new financial beginnings. It's like whatever you think you want to do, start doing it. Even if you've thought to sort of like do a little study of some sort, whether you want to upskill for anything or you want to study something. I'm getting that it's a really good time for that as well. And on the whole, Spirit are just saying, basically, it's a really good time for you to do anything that you want. And it's like, okay, Spirit is saying to me, it has ended and finished for better or for worse. I mean, for better or for worse, really comes up with a marriage or a relationship. Was there an end to anything like that for you?
a marriage. My husband passed away in 2013. I had a relationship, and he passed away in December of this year. 2024. Passed away. But I feel spirit around me all the time, and I'm very intuitive, and I do see apparitions of, and I feel a spirit around me, and I do get signs, and I'm very, since I was a kid, I had many, what would you say, spiritual things happen to me, out of body experiences and things like that happen, and I never went. I was always afraid to study it, but I don't know. Everybody is coming out of the closet today, but I wouldn't know where to start with that.
Yeah. Well, and that's why the study has come up for you then. You know, it obviously makes sense for you, okay? Start to look into it. If you go back on, just as a starting point for you, if you go back on A1R Psychic Radio and you go back to my show right at the beginning, I did several months of teaching. All right. So if you want to go and look at those, they can be helpful for you until you can find like a mentor that can help you, you know, whether it's like sitting in kind of like a development circle or somebody that can guide you on a one-on-one basis.
Yes.
A good
Right.
place to
Yes.
find development circles and that if you want to sit in a group setting is in spiritualist
Yes.
churches. Okay, so if you look in your
Yes.
area
Yes.
and see who's around, you can find somewhere. I'm also getting told for you to start meditating as well. And I'm being shown your third eye. You need to work on your third eye some more. There is a spirit of saying there's more to come through. You need to connect with your guide. There is some decalcifying that needs to be done with your third eye. You can work on just vibrational meditations with the third eye that work on that. You're also going to start hearing more, I'm being told. Okay, so if you start to get ringing in your ear, if it's not medical, you should always check that it's not medical first, right? But I'm seeing Spirit is showing me that like they're going to kind of clear your ear out, and it's like, you know, if they were putting a hanky or something in through one ear and pulling it out the other end and like going in and out, kind of clearing it out for you, that they're going to start to do that so you can hear more. All right, you do have more spirit coming your way. All right, so I would say to you, you know, don't worry about how old you are. Don't worry about where you've been. Just worry about where you're going. This is a new chapter for you in your life. Okay. And I just keep seeing in my third eye right now the High Priestess card, and that is for you. That's your reading today. Okay, so start focusing on yourself in that way and tune into these abilities, because Spirit are now, what hasn't served you in the past, they've removed so that you can go on your path now. Okay? I hope that's helping you, Barbara.
All right, let me write go on my path, right? My path now.
On your spiritual path. That's where you need to be now.